Welcome back. Shares of African Oil are trading higher today after the oil and gas explorer agreed to buy the remaining 50% share in Prime Oil and Gas, Corp, from another big company, BTG. For more on this deal, we're joined by Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes. Stephanie, thanks a lot for joining us. Tell us more about this deal and why shareholders of the acquiring company seem to like it.
Of course, Paul. Well, first off, this deal seemed to send shares of Africa Oil up as much as 9.9% today. That was the biggest intraday gain since late 2022, and it was enough to put this company firmly at the top of the best performer list on the TSX. And like you mentioned, this came after the company acquired a 50% stake in the Prime Oil and Gas Cooperative from BTG Pactual Oil and Gas. So as part of the transaction, BTG Pactual will actually get some newly issued shares in Africa Oil. But taking a step back, this is really significant because this Prime Oil asset accounts for all of the Africa Oil's reserves and production capacity. So the company expects that this expansion will help enlarge the company and provide a new mandate to help it expand into new markets in Africa. So traders seem to be really reacting to the potential around this transaction. Another high flyer I'm looking at today on the TSX is NovaGold Resources. Those shares did start off the day up around as much as 6.9% before coming back to earth a little bit with an over 2% gain, but still making it a high TSX flyer and extending Friday's rally there. And this came after an announcement last week of a new hire behind the rally as NovaGold brought in Hudbay Minerals veteran Peter Adamek to the CFO role, and he is expected to start in mid-July. So this was after this previous CFO, David Odewell, retired, and it seems like the market is reacting to a little bit more certainty around the management shuffle, and I'm sure they're looking fondly on Adamek's 20 years of experience in the mining space. So all in all, looks like the TSX was starting the day pretty well, and a lot of that was because some of the best performers were mining and energy companies. Paul?
Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes, thanks for the wrap-up on a couple of important stories in the commodities space. Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes.